Incorporated.
Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
And welcome to the show. Thanks for tuning in. Great to be with you. I hope you're having a good day wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show and whatever you may be doing. Got a lot going on today. Got two guests lined up. Dr. Cass Ingram in the first hour, Julie Dennis in the second hour, and everything in between. So we always invite you to tune in, to connect, make contact with the show. It's easy to do. You can call, you can send email, you can send a message on Facebook. Gary's going to explain all that to you.
You can call us at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK. Dr. Garko's personal email is drgarko at letstalknutrition.com. Follow us on Facebook and like our page. And please share us with your friends at Let's Talk Nutrition. And join us at Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition. And subscribe to our YouTube channel at Let's Talk Nutrition, where everything is archived and closed captioned. We have over 50,000 views now on that channel. So
it's good, right?
50,000 views.
Good.
Not bad.
Not
bad.
Not bad. I like it. There are any number of stories that are trending today. Where do I begin? I'm going to do this quickly and then get Dr. Ingram on. Past couple of days, I reported on ticks, right? Well, sure enough, another story pops up today, trending. Lyme disease now has spread to all 50 states. This is according to a report. It's pretty amazing. It's, as you well know, Lyme disease is a tick-borne illness. Now it's detected in all 50 states. And the CDC and others are reporting that the cases are increasing. There's been, no pun intended, an uptick. It's an inflammatory disease caused by black-legged tick bite. It's also known as a deer tick. Nearly 6 million blood tests have been taken over the course of 7 years. It's reported, and data show that the number of positive tests for the disease is increasing. This is released by Quest Diagnostics, and it was reported by CBS New York. Lyme disease can be treated with antibiotics if you detect it early on, they say, and causes complications in the nervous system if it's not. The disease is characterized by a bullseye-shaped rash, flu-like symptoms, and the person will experience fatigue. The Centers for Disease Control recommends the following: avoid wooded or brushy areas with high grass. Well, that's hard to do if you're camping or hiking. Shower or bathe as soon as you come in from outdoors. Most people don't do that. Examine clothing, gear, and pets. Many don't do that either. And use tick repellent. Some will use that. If you have been exposed to a tick, the CDC says a tick bite, examine your body or the area using a full body or handheld mirror, or get somebody to help you. to see your back or wherever. It's a serious business. I've tried to emphasize this the last couple of days and wanted to bring it to your attention yet again. In San Francisco, there's a closing argument was made yesterday. A closing argument was made in the Monsanto trial that's connecting Roundup with cancer. And this is a case of David versus Goliath. A person by the name of Lee Johnson is suing Monsanto because Mr. Johnson has been diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. He claims that he contracted cancer by using Roundup. He was a groundskeeper and used it a number of times over the years. He's 46 years old. He used the Ranger Pro, using Ranger Pro, which is the bulk version of Roundup. It's the Monsanto's weed-killing chemical product. He was a groundskeeper for the Benicia Unified School District. Mr. Johnson is dying of non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and he blames Monsanto. I have not heard a verdict on that case yet, but he's suing Monsanto for $373 million in punitive damages, with $39 million being awarded to Johnson. Well, we'll see. I don't know what's going to happen. Monsanto, of course, is fighting back, saying that there is not enough evidence to draw a connection between the use of that product and being diagnosed with cancer. It's as simple as that. Apparently, the case was, the trial was pretty intense. There is no mistaking that thousands of chemicals are dumped into our environment by the metric ton every year. And there's no doubt either that many of these chemicals are connected to cancer. As I keep saying to you, go to IARC, IARC, and there at that website, you will learn more and more about the connection between many of these chemicals and cancer. Gary will get look IARC up for a second, please. And I don't know what will happen in this case. Monsanto is, of course, it is a monolith. I don't know how Mr. Johnson's going to fare. It's up to the jury. International Agency, IARC, for Research on Cancer. That website is really informative. And yet one more story before we get to Dr. Ingram. University of North Carolina, this story falls under the heading of You Can't Make It Up. Revises a fitness textbook. Now, it's a fitness textbook, okay? In the text, they made controversial claims about cancer and the Holocaust. What in the devil are you doing talking about the Holocaust? Nevertheless, the book has been revised. In a statement, the university said the Department of Exercise and Sports Science worked with the publisher of 21st Century Fitness, that's the title of it, to make multiple edits to the content and length of the book. Now, these edits were made based on student departmental faculty, it's called feedback. You can call it intense criticism if you want. And among other changes, among the changes in the book, they made references to the Holocaust and to cancer as a disease of choice. That's a quote. Cancer, quote, a disease of choice, close quote. Seriously. Were they serious to do that? I mean, what were they thinking to put that in a cancer is a disease of choice? Please stop it. In terms of the Holocaust, I was looking for, also they said like diabetes is a disease of choice. What they wanted to say probably was diet and lifestyle bear upon cancer, and diabetes. That's true. And do people make choices about their lifestyle? Absolutely. But when you frame it, when you just say it's a disease of choice, now you've boxed yourself into a corner where you're going to get hammered. In terms of the Holocaust, it drew scorn. The book drew scorn for its references to a theory by Holocaust survivor and Austrian psychotherapist Viktor Frankl about concentration camps. Frankl, in his philosophy, the book said, quote, "The people in the camps who did not tap into the strength that comes from recognizing their intrinsic worth succumbed to the brutality to which they were subjected," close quote. In other words, they didn't try hard enough. Really? What are you, stupid to say that? If they're starving you and executing you on a daily basis and putting you in chambers and gassing you, what are you talking about?
Are you waking up each day to the life you have to live or to the
Women who are pregnant or planning to have a child have specific nutritional needs. Maintaining optimal nutritional intake is important for mother and baby. Body Vigor's Preferred Prenatal can help mother and baby receive the appropriate building blocks for growth, development, and healthy function. The Preferred Prenatal formula provides essential vitamins and minerals, along with added support ingredients such as folic acid and DHA. Preferred Prenatal also incorporates a bonus herbal blend to help the mom-to-be with the uncomfortable side effects of pregnancy, like nausea, vomiting, mood swings, and uterine health. Support a healthy pregnancy for you and your baby with Preferred Prenatal, exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in today. Dr. Cass Ingram is my guest in this first portion of the show. Dr. Ingram, of course, has been a regular featured guest on Let's Talk Nutrition for a long time. He's one of the first guests back 13 years ago and has appeared throughout the years. And we enjoy having him on the show, and has been involved in the world of medicine, health, medicine, nutrition, you name it, herbs, spices. I can go down the list for decades. And Dr. Ingram, welcome back to the show. It's great to have.
How's it going, my friend? Long time no see-ums.
Yeah, you're doing okay?
Yeah, they're doing great. Just came back from the deep bush for about 2 weeks, investigating some wild plants and talking with the local village people, and just working with them.
Which bushes were you in?
New Brunswick. Oh. New Brunswick, a Canadian province of only about, I'll put something up on YouTube on the next couple of days, but about 600,000 people in the whole place.
Wow. And what were you trying to do? What was your purpose and goal?
Well, one of the big purposes was there's a team of people that are getting a little frazzled. I've never visited them. They've been producing raw material for North American Urban Spice for quite some time from the wilderness, and they needed a pep talk. They needed some stability. They needed a bit of a boost. So I took my camera. I interviewed them. What are you doing here? This is incredible. You're drying these plants. You're extracting these wild berries and greens. You're helping the world. And I interviewed some of the pickers who said, "Gee, we've got a job. We've got extra money coming in. Thanks to this." I went into the wilderness with them and picked, because it's a lot of work to pick these wild plants and then have to process them, and so they're a
raw material supplier.
Yes, wild materials.
Wild materials.
Absolutely
wild.
And then
no chemicals?
Well, this guy is so fastidious that he will go quite a few miles away from any paved road, or any road where they could spray de-icer on in the winter, or and also they don't use any DEET. They only use the Herbal Bug X and the Herbal Protect X, which are essential oil-based repellents for the mosquitoes and ticks. They're careful about hand washing. There's a protocol that they follow.
Wow.
Everything's either dried in this special building just by air, or it's pressed out, cold pressed. It's pretty amazing. But
is it called Brunswick? New Brunswick? New Brunswick?
New Brunswick. To some degree in northern Manitoba there is a group, and also in Ontario. So the remote parts of those provinces, away from obviously big cities, there are pickers in place and jobs in place to feed the North American Urban Spice boreal forest products. So that's what I was doing up there. Nice. I cut a lot of video. I'm going to publish as much of it as I can. It's very interesting. I tell you what, we all ought to go up there. I mean, I ate so many of those wild berries as I was helping pick, it must have cleaned everything out of my system that was known to the human race. I felt, I'm still reaping the benefits of, and I would chew on a lot of wild greens. You just stumble across this one and that one. I'd take a snap off of it like a deer or something. It was a really great thing.
So who are the indigenous people there? I'm looking.
They're Anglo-Saxons.
Okay.
You see, they're immigrants. And occasionally you can get to Native Americans that do like to pick, and they'll bring it in and you'll pay them cash and all that. But most of them are Anglo. There's common people, and some of them are experts in hunting mushrooms, but now they need some money, so they pick for us on the side.
All right. So
anyway.
that's good to share with the audience, because that gives the audience a sense of where North American Urban Spice is getting its wild materials, raw materials, and so on. Let's go to Philly. Let's go to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Lenny, I know you were waiting. I don't want to keep you hanging there. Welcome to the show. You had a question.
What is PQQ good for, and what is the best food sources?
PQQ.
What is P?
Phylloquinone. Go ahead.
PQQ.
What is that?
PQQ? Pyrroloquinone quinone. Doctor, it's you heard me talking about it on the show, right?
No, I didn't.
No, I meant Lenny. Oh. It's pyrroloquinolone quinone, PQQ.
It's a quinone.
Yes, it is, and it's a compound. It's now made its way into how can I put this? Dietary supplements. Why tell me, Lenny? Have you taken it?
No, I just wanted to find out some information on it.
Okay.
I don't. I don't know.
It's
in, and I simply draw a blank for you on that.
It's okay.
What were you saying, Garko? What were you saying it's good for?
Okay, when we come back, we're headed into some messages, Lenny. Don't hang up. I'll give you the 411 on PQQ. Many companies now are combining it with other compounds in their supplements. It's trend. The dietary supplement industry can be very trendy. This is one of the current trends, using PQQ. And good thing they just say PQQ, because it's a mouthful to give the full name all the time. So when we come back, I'll give you the 411 on it, Lenny. Don't hang up. You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition. Dr. Cass Ingram is my guest. The reason why he's such a great guest is because he's literally in the field, no doubt, and trying to learn and inform us and educate all. We'll be right back.
I'm Joy McCarthy, holistic nutritionist, and I expect more from my multivitamin. I've researched many vitamins, and what's truly different about Every Woman's One Daily from New Chapter is that it's fermented with probiotics and whole foods and gentle even on an empty stomach. Every Woman's One Daily helps you feel good every day, giving you immune, energy, and stress support, and nutrients for bone and heart health. You will notice a difference. Every Woman's One Daily recently won the Best Multivitamin Award, and I love that it's non-GMO project verified. Discover the wisdom of nature with New Chapter.
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce.
LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Dr. Cass Ingram is my guest. Lenny's on the phone from Philly, and he asked a question about PQQ and where can you find it in food. Pyroroloquinone is the compound. And it's been noted to be, the way it's being marketed and talked about, as being involved in mitochondrial biogenesis, the making of new mitochondria. Of course, the mitochondria are metaphorically, the energy factories in your cells that are responsible for metabolism and the transformation of energy. And yeah, you can't make it without mitochondria. So the compound has been known to be implicated in the making or the synthesizing of mitochondria. Okay, that's interesting. And there's research to support that, and you now find it in supplements. But it's a cofactor, meaning that it's as a cofactor for enzyme reactions. That's what it is. It's a cofactor. There are other cofactors that will transfer electrons too, like glutathione, nicotine nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, NAD, and so on, CoQ10. So it's a cofactor. Now, it's found in high levels in breast milk. You can find it, though, in fermented soy products like natto, Lenny. You can find it in green soybeans. You'll find it in spinach. You'll find it in field mustard, green tea, tofu, green peppers, parsley, kiwi fruits. So it's found in a number of foods. The body makes it. The body does synthesize it. I can't remember it's in small amounts, so, but you can augment it by taking a supplement. Jarrow Formulas makes PQQ. Sometimes they combine it with CoQ10 and other compounds. Did I answer your question, Lenny?
Yeah, well, basically, what the body systems is it good for?
Yeah, okay.
It's
well,
good.
It's in that family of
Go ahead.
It's in
Go
that
ahead.
family of coenzyme Q10 and, by the way, thymoquinone. So that type of compound is going to be a big deal is in the heart, the kidneys, the liver, the organs of fast metabolic rate. But actually, if you want to get a concentrated source of quinone from nature, black seed oil. I mean, it's the thymoquinone. That's absolutely proven to feed the mitochondria and to transfer electrons. So rather than an isolate, why not get it in the top source?
That's a good suggestion, Lenny. Black seed oil. North American Urban Spice has black seed, yes? Okay.
Yeah, I mean the black seed oil plain or the black seed oil with fennel and cumin. The one with fennel and cumin would be interesting, the capsules, because the cumin dramatically increases glutathione production. There was one study showing that cumin oil increased the glutathione manufacture along the stomach wall 700%, in the liver 300%, on the intestinal wall 400%. So you're going to get, even though there's data on the isolated, quinones, such as what you call a PQQ.
PQQ.
You're going to get better results with the whole food sort of natural compound than just one molecule. You know?
So when you look at the science, it's been you'll see if you go to PubMed or Cochrane, Lenny, and type in PQQ and some other keywords.
Type in thymoquinone too.
Right. You'll start to see the different studies showing that it may be involved in decreasing inflammation and free radicals, the creation of new mitochondria, improving memory. You'll see, just generally brain function, giving neuroprotection against Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and cognitive injuries. There's all kinds of work done with these compounds. But Dr. Ingram makes a good point. We always start with whole food. That's a good place to start. Now, if you want to add it to your regimen and you feel you can get a benefit from it, after you look at the science and the supplementation of it, then you should do that. But black seed, Dr. Ingram's recommendation of black seed, Lenny, was a good idea. I like black seed a lot.
Thymoquinone is the most potent vegetable quinone. Very, very aggressive. It has the most research on it. It's about 0.7 to 1% of a cold-pressed black seed oil, and it's just naturally there. So what that does is it feeds the heart muscle with the electron transport. So now your heart rate can go down to a little bit more better rate. I had a guy whose heart rate was like 90, and he was taking the black seed oil, and it just naturally came down to about 60 without exercise. It's an antihypertensive, like you said, anti-inflammatory. But there is some good data showing black seed oil regenerates pancreatic cells and brain cells. So there you have it.
Thymoquinone, Lenny, is Dr. Ingham points out, it's a phytochemical. It's found in plants, particularly the particular plant is Nigella sativa. Dr. Ingham has talked about it on the show a lot. I'm a big fan. I like that compound a lot. I think it does great work for the body. I hope we answered your questions, did we?
Yeah, you did. I really appreciate it.
All right,
No
Lenny.
problem.
Thank you, Lenny.
Look, Dr. Ingram, I want to thank you very much for the information.
Oh, you're very welcome. Anytime.
Yeah, and what we're showing up on the screen, if you're watching across the country or worldwide, we're showing you North American Urban Spice Black Seed. I have a lot of it at home. Now everything's in boxes right now.
Come on, get it out of that box.
Because I was moving. My one producer, Gary, was helping me move, and he knows. He saw my supplement pantry, not cabinet, pantry.
Yes.
So I have a lot of North American Urban Spice products. You wanted to talk about stress.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I'm just seeing a lot of this, people psyched out and whacked out, and they're just completely knocked down for the count. I keep hearing more and more of this, and sometimes if you don't deal with that and reverse it, then you end up with a disease process, like hyperthyroidism or hypothyroidism or anxiety neurosis. Fatigue.
How do you, Dr. Ingham? I'm just curious, and we'll talk about how people can take care of it from a diet, lifestyle, and supplement perspective. How do you manage stress? I know that you have a lot of pressure on you. How do you manage stress, just generally?
I just tell myself to cut it out and just.
Do you meditate? Do you meditate?
About all that stuff.
Do you meditate?
Well, I guess I meditate in my heart, and I could just say, okay, God, just take care of it. I mean, you got to have some kind of a crutch that you just lean on, because you can drive yourself crazy.
Yeah. The word faith. We'll be back. You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition featuring Dr. Cass Ingram. We'll be right back.
Almost 52% of men experience erectile dysfunction and benign prostatic hyperplasia. If you've had challenges with virility, sexual health, or low energy, Body Vigor's Alpha Extension may be the answer for you. Body Vigor's Alpha Extension can help revitalize your alpha male and extend your love. Our formula is one of the highest quality nutraceuticals available, formulated to support the processes involved in promoting a healthy male sex drive, energy, and stamina. Alpha Extension has 2 powerful herbal blends: Virilomax, which focuses on male sexual health, and T-Pump Activator, which helps balance your testosterone levels. Revitalize your alpha male with Body Vigor's Alpha Extension. Exclusively available on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. Dr. Cass Ingram is my guest, talking about how to fight back against stress with natural medicine. Okay, Dr. Ingram, lay it out.
Well, obviously there are a couple of components. One is the various neurological circuits. Well, first of all, I do say faith is a very powerful tool, and I know you and I have discussed that before. And it's the heart. Believe it or not, the heart is the source of stress. If the heart is at peace, remember that Chinese guy who lived to be 250 in about the 12th century.
Yes.
Whatever, they interviewed him, and he said, "Okay, you walk like a pigeon, tip 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 tip. You sleep like a limp dog, and your heart is so soft it's like butter. In other words, you have total peace in your heart. So it doesn't really matter because you could control your heart. It doesn't matter what's going on. You could have the most intense pressure and anxiety you can think of, but if you keep your heart at peace, you can handle anything."
Sure.
So we start there, but that may not be enough because a person could have been drained. The adrenals are drained, the neurological circuits are dysfunctional. So what I've been doing for stress, immediately when they tell me they're stress, or anxiety, or neurosis, or depression, I do three things, actually. I put them on a crude extract, raw. I don't put them on the CBD so much. I put them on the raw extract, the hempenol. We've talked about it before. Usually the super strength or what have you. Then if they're hacked out at night, I'll give them the PM form and knock them into oblivion at night so that I can knock them into REM sleep. So I'm working on the endocannabinoid system. I'll also tell them to increase their sage, their rosemary, their cinnamon, and their clove, and basil, holy basil. Increase that in the food. But then I want to work on the adrenals. Honestly, most of them have adrenals are shot out. So I usually use a combination of ashwagandha with royal jelly. The supplement is called Ashadrene, for those of you who need a brand. Ashadrene and ashwa milk. I'll give them the ashwagandha. It will make a big impact on their ability to handle any kind of a stressor. They'll be stronger, they'll sleep better, they'll be more powerful, and they can handle whatever pressure they have better with royal jelly and ashwagandha. Could there be if it's chronic depression? Could there be a thyroid component? Could there be a B complex deficiency with stress? Of course, those are issues. We want to get in that. There's many foods that are rich in the B complex. We might want a B complex powder instead of the petrochemical pills. And then finally, I check the thyroid. You cannot believe how many people with chronic depression who are on mood-altering drugs don't have depression. They don't have a mood-altering drug deficiency. They have a deficiency of thyroid. When they're deficient, they don't use oxygen in the neurons, and they become depressed. They're constantly depressed. They're constantly fatigued. They're constantly dead in the head. They can't think straight. And you fix the thyroid, and it goes away. Yeah.
877-897-8255. Go to NorthAmericanUrbanSpice.com. Much information there on these products. Could you list those products again from North American?
Right. If I had to deal with depression and anxiety, like a complex case, I would look at the Hempenol CF, maybe if you don't want it with the oregano, maybe super strength. You're going to feel a wonderful improvement in mood right away. If you have inflammation and depression and anxiety, then you would use the one that happens to have the oregano with it. So there's a Hempenol with the oregano, one without. So that's one thing. I would take the ashwagandha, both maybe as the powder that you infuse in the hot almond milk, or the capsules, Ashadrine, which has the royal jelly already in it. So you may not need the royal jelly because there's one that has both. If you're really down, if you're down on your adrenals, you've got to add some extra royal jelly, whether the liquid form that you buy in the health food store or the capsules known as Royal Power. And then I think I mentioned that if we have to check the thyroid for chronic depression, not so much for anxiety. Anxiety is adrenal. Depression, we need to know if you're not utilizing your oxygen. So we might want to do some thyroid tests. And then if you're deficient, a proper thyroid supplement, like Thyroset, for instance, or there's many others. But and then we mentioned B complex. How can you treat anxiety and depression with drug therapy when they're deficient in B6, B1, which is the morale? Thiamine is the morale vitamin. If your morale and your negative and your pessimism if that's high, you're deficient in B1. If you're depressed, you're deficient in niacin. So you gotta figure out if we're deficient. And then, I just look at people and I know they're deficient.
I know. I see you do that often when I see you at trade shows, and I know you do clinics.
Yeah.
I've seen you where people are lined up and you're sitting there in your chair, and one after another you come up and you
looking at their nails, looking at the face, looking at the tongue, and
that's old. That's old school, Yeah. But it's good school. 877-897-8255. You're listening to Dr. Cass Ingram on Let's Talk Nutrition. It's chemistry. All these compounds you're mentioning, all these different supplements.
Royal jelly is full of steroids, and the steroids manage the blood sugar, right?
Yes.
Ashwagandha is full of steroids, and the steroids manage the blood sugar and the mental, the ability. The brain uses 80% of the sugar.
It
does. Burning it up like mad.
I know.
And so you have to make sure you have a good level there. And the chemistry of lack of oxygen is because T3 is needed for oxygen combustion in the mitochondria and the neurons. So
tell them what T3 is.
Thyroid hormone, the active form of thyroid hormone.
Yeah, there's so much. I wish I had you for another hour here. There's much territory to cover. Go to NorthAmericanUrbanSpice.com. A lot of product information there, well organized. How long's that company been in business now, Doctor?
1996. They're launching a new, very sophisticated website that includes a body map, and it's very powerful in about a month, so look for that. It's information-based, nobody trying to sell you anything, but do your studying and try to use the whole food approach, whether black seed oil or ashwagandha or full-spectrum crude cannabis. You're going to only get a benefit, huh?
Absolutely. Great company, venerable company, been around a long time. Products are excellent. Dr. Ingram makes sure quality is maintained with the raw materials and wild materials that they use. He's been doing this a long time. There are very few, such as Dr. Ingram, who's been doing this for decades and still gets up every day with all that passion and professionalism. We appreciate it. Dr. Ingram, take care of yourself.
Yeah, see you around. Bye-bye.
Love you, man. Take care. We'll be back in the second hour. A really cool topic. You'll see. Come back.
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Welcome to the show. Thanks for tuning in. You are dialed into Let's Talk Nutrition, whether by design or accident. You know, you could have been driving along, fooling around with the radio, and all of a sudden you hear whatever, and you say, oh, wonder what that's about. Don't leave. Don't leave. Wait a minute. We might say something that could be important to you. You never know. Thousands of people do. They do it every day. We're coast to coast and we're global. We enjoy being here with you. It's an evidence-based show, and we work hard at doing that. What's the science? Show me the data. Show me the data. If there's one thing I learned in my graduate school training, from my master's degree through my PhD, I had great professors. I was lucky. Really good professors. There were a couple, they were okay, but most were pretty darn good. Very good. And I walked away. You know, you walk away. You can't remember everything, but you walk away. You are transformed. And a PhD is, master's degree is a teaching degree. PhD is a research degree. You're trained to be and taught to be, no matter what your field is, a researcher. And you should be able to do independent research. That's what the degree is supposed to do. Now, ideally, I was very fortunate, had great professors, spent a lot of my PhD coursework in other departments studying research methods and statistics. 6 stat courses and research methods courses. You know, it will make your hair go gray, but at the end, you're better for it all. And I walked away with show me the data. Everybody's got an opinion. That's fine and dandy. People are entitled to their opinions. An opinion is an expression, oral expression of an attitude. That's all it is. And everybody's full of opinions. Okay, fine. Do you have anything to support that opinion, that belief? If you don't, I mean, if it's your own, if it's just what you feel and think, okay, that's good enough. But when you have data to support what you're trying to persuade another about, it makes for a better argument. And this is an evidence-based show. It's evidence-based nutrition, evidence-based medicine. And that's for the lion's share of it. From time to time, I do commentaries where I'm expressing my view about something, and there may not be a pile of data, but it's what I come to believe on a certain issue. For example, the Paleolithic diet. I'm going to give you my rundown on it. I'll sum it up for you. It's a bunch of baloney. You know baloney? Baloney. You'd be better off to eat baloney. But Gary wants to tell you a couple of things. Go ahead.
Don't forget, next week we'll be on 103.7 Katanning. That's WTYM. That station starts on Saturday. We're excited about that.
Katanning, Pennsylvania. Hardworking, good people up there. And we thank the folks at WKTYM for putting us on the air in that community. Joe Sparrow, our syndicator, will be there. He'll bring some goodies. He's got gift cards, supplement gift cards to Vitamin Discount Center. He's going up there representing the show. And we had him in the studio yesterday. And all the years he's been a syndicator, he's never been on a radio. We gave him baptism yesterday.
Yeah, he said like 23 years he's been in the business.
Yes,
on the radio.
We baptized him on the air yesterday,
and he did fantastic, by the way, because he spoke into the microphone. He didn't stray off to the side where you sound like talking or anything. He was dead on from a technical standpoint. I appreciated it very much.
There you go.
I know. For Stephen to say something like that, that's a high compliment. We love Joe. I mean, you talk about a passion. We're surrounded by passionate people, and we love that. He is so passionate about what I love him, man. He gets so frustrated when things don't go well, but he gets so amped when things are going right. I mean, he takes everything to heart. We love people like that. And I have found that to be the case with nearly every person from Source Naturals and Planetary Herbals. Very passionate. Julie Dennis being one of them. She's our guest today, yeah?
She is. I think she's on the line holding.
Well, let me just, before I bring her on, this is a commentary.
Don't forget about scabies. I got that question about scabies.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Look again.
Scabies? You want to talk about scabies? All right. Ticks wasn't good enough. You want me to get into scabies, right?
Yeah.
All right. There's a wonderful article in the New York Times Tuesday edition in the science section. They don't publish the science section every day, but Tuesday they did. And it's an article by Jane Brody. And the title of the piece is Taking Diet Advice from Cave Dwellers. I line up with her on this. You hear me go after this. Eat like our Paleolithic ancestors. Really? Go ahead. Good luck with that. See how you turn out. I'll see you in Tampa General. You're not going to do well if you ate literally like they ate. First of all, there is no such, and I'm giving attribution to Miss Brody. She comments, there is no such thing as a paleo diet. She's right. The Paleolithic era lasted 2.5 million years and involved different and continually evolving populations. In case you want to know, with a dietary range determined by climate, geography, season, and availability, close quote. There is no single Paleolithic diet. Please stop. Stop with all those books and tapes and videos and whatnot. Secondly, human beings as they exist today and the composition of the foods we eat are not the same as they were in paleo time. No matter how hard you may try, you're not going to replicate the food. You got that? Please stop. Genetic changes and breeding she says, have resulted in very different organisms for both. It's true. Thirdly, she says, there have been no studies of large groups of people who have followed the currently popular versions of the paleo diet for decades to assess their long-term health effects. Close quote. Then she goes on to say, keep in mind that the life expectancy of people before the advent of agriculture, you've heard me say this, 15,000 years ago, rarely reached or exceeded age 40. So the risk of developing these diseases of civilization and aging, unknown back then. They died too soon to develop all these diseases associated with aging. Alzheimer's, cancer, all the autoimmune diseases. They were dead by 40 or long before. There is one basic premise of the paleo diet, she said, that could benefit everyone's health. She's right about this. All foods that are packaged and processed, you should avoid. Hard to do. It's hard to do. But that's good advice if you can pull it off. Here's a typical paleo diet menu. Breakfast: 12-ounce broiled salmon, 1 3/4 cups of cantaloupe. Lunch: 3 ounces of broiled lean pork, 4.5 cups of salad dressed only with lemon juice. Dinner: 8 ounces of lean sirloin tip roast, 3 cups of steamed broccoli, 4.5 cups of salad. Again, no oil. Snacks: 1/2 orange, 3/4 cups of carrots, 1 cup of celery. Now, there's some fruits and vegetables in there. Lots of protein, lot of meat. Strain on the kidneys. This diet is loaded with meat. I'm just saying. Our ancient ancestors didn't eat that way. They weren't having broiled salmon for breakfast. Please stop it.
Almost 52% of men experience erectile dysfunction and benign prostatic hyperplasia. If you've had challenges with virility, sexual health, or low energy, Body Vigor's Alpha Extension may be the answer for you. Body Vigor's Alpha Extension can help revitalize your alpha male and extend your love. Our formula is one of the highest quality nutraceuticals available, formulated to support the processes involved in promoting a healthy male sex drive, energy, and stamina. Alpha Extension has 2 powerful herbal blends: Virilla Max, which focuses on male sexual health, and T-Pump Activator, which helps balance your testosterone levels. Revitalize your alpha male with Body Vigor's Alpha Extension. Exclusively available on Amazon.com.
Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. Science educator, no less, for Source Naturals and Planetary Herbals. She's a Dodger fan, likes baseball. What can be wrong with that? Where are the Dodgers anyway? Do you know, Gary?
Out in L.A.?
What place are the Dodgers in, Miss Dennis?
Dr. Garko, do you need to ask? They are number one.
Okay.
Of course. They're always number one in my mind. So this year they actually are number one.
Moneyball. No, that's the Athletics.
That was the A's, yeah.
Yeah, the A's. Your Moneyball. Your money, your real money. I can count on you. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for the invitation to be here.
Don't tell me you eat the Paleolithic diet. I'm going to hang up the phone.
You are so funny, Dr. Garko. I got to say, one of the things about the paleo diet, whatever you want to call it, there's a lot of different versions of this particular diet that relies heavily on protein. I know that when I do eat more protein, I get a handle on the carbohydrates that I'm consuming, and they become a little further in the distance.
Which carbohydrates? Which carbohydrates?
Like sugar, I have to admit, I have a sweet tooth.
Okay.
So when I eat more protein, it does a lot of different things.
There's protein in plants?
Indeed. And that is our topic today. We're talking about vegetarian and vegan. Yes.
Do you eat meat? Are you that lady with the steak on the grill at the baseball game or steak on a stick or something like that? Is that you?
I'm very particular about the meat that I eat. It's got to be grass-fed, organic.
Oh, please. Please.
Let's talk.
I'm just giving you a hard time, man. I would love to eat a nice filet mignon or a rack of ribs or rack of lamb or rack of anything, but I don't and I can't. But and it's okay. But there's a myth. People believe that there's only. Where do they think the animals got the protein from? From the plants.
The original source. It's
exactly.
So
and people say, "Oh, there's no protein in plants." That's not true, is it? Not true. There's lots of protein. So I was looking at your booking sheet, and that's a clever little title you got there today. I like it. We're trying vegan hide and seek. Some nutrients can be hard to find. This is true. So what is the vegan hide and seek? What's going on there?
Vegan hide and seek, if you're talking about dietary supplements, there are ingredients that can be in a dietary supplement and look like it's vegetarian, like vitamin A, for example. Sometimes that comes from marigold in a dietary supplement, but it has to be stabilized with gelatin. So it becomes difficult for the vegan or vegetarian to actually find a true vegan dietary supplement through and through. And
Really?
I know our founder at Source Naturals, Mr. Ira Goldberg, he's vegan. He knows it from the inside out. So when he produces a vegan product like the Vegan True line, there's no hidden agenda. There's no hidden animal ingredient. Straight up vegan, which is difficult to find in a supplement.
Have you ever eaten marigolds? You know what I did as a boy? I grew a garden of flowers. My mom would take me to the store and we would buy the little packet of seeds. And then in the front of the house there was a plot of ground. It was surrounded by hedges, and that's where I planted my flowers. I ate those, right? I did.
They're high in vitamin A.
I ate flowers. I would go out and eat the flowers, and my mom said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm eating the flowers."
It's
They're good. They're good. The flowers are good. They were beautiful. I was so proud of that garden.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Vegan True. What is that? Is that a category of supplements from Source Naturals?
It is. It's a banner, Vegan True. When you see the Vegan True, it's under the Source Naturals label. And it fundamentally will not contain any ingredient that has come from an animal source. There's no bee pollen, there's no honey, there's no, of course, milk product or fish or any hidden ingredient in there when you see the Vegan True label. And yes, it's under the Source Naturals banner.
Mm-hmm. How do you handle the omega-3 fatty acids? How do you, what's the sourcing for those? Usually it's from fish. Usually the omegas are from fish, right? So, of course, that leaves out the vegetarians and vegans. This one is from algae. Now, algae is where the fish originally get their omegas from. So if you're eating the algae, you're getting the original source of the omega-3s. And not only that, but algae contains a lot of different nutrients in it. So you're getting the benefit of the omega-3s and a vegan source, and the benefit of the other nutrients found naturally in algae, the original source of the omega-3s. You're listening to Julie Dennis, National Science Educator for Source Naturals and Planetary Herbals, two of my favorite brands from Threshold Enterprises. So you do eat meat, yes?
I do. I was vegetarian and part vegan for a while, for 16 years, from the age of 15 to 16 years later.
Why did you switch? Why did you switch?
You know, I switched because I started to crave salmon, which I never liked fish before growing up as a child.
You were craving salmon.
I was craving salmon for some years even. And then I had various different practitioners who were vegetarian acupuncturists telling me, you know, you really would benefit from a little bit of meat. Why don't you start with some eggs? So I started with eggs. And
have you ever read Michael Greger's? Have you ever read Dr. Michael Greger's take on eggs?
You mentioned that the last time. I need to look into that.
Boy, I'll tell you what. Those chickens are laying eggs. Boy, what's the expression? Don't lay an egg?
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical soup.
Women who are pregnant or planning to have a child have specific nutritional needs. Maintaining optimal nutritional intake is important for mother and baby. Body Vigor's Preferred Prenatal can help mother and baby receive the appropriate building blocks for growth, development, and healthy function. The Preferred Prenatal formula provides essential vitamins and minerals, along with added support ingredients such as folic acid and DHA. Preferred Prenatal also incorporates a bonus herbal blend to help the mom-to-be with the uncomfortable side effects of pregnancy, like nausea, vomiting, mood swings, and uterine health. Support a healthy pregnancy for you and your baby with Preferred Prenatal, exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return. Julie Dennis is our guest in this portion of the show. She really well trained, understands herbs, herbal medicine, herbal formulation. She's affiliated with Source Naturals and Planetary Herbals. Michael Tierra. She went to the American School of Herbalism under the direction of herbal pioneer and Planetary Herbals formulator Michael Tierra. And she worked with Planetary Herbals team and was an educator for Rainbow Light Nutritionals. They used to be a sponsor years ago, Rainbow Light. She has more than 20 years experience and in the various areas of natural health and the natural products industry. I could tell you a lot more. But on top of it all, the passion and commitment is very important, and the honesty. Early in my career, I always looked to the credentials first. Now I look to see, is this a good person? That's where I start. these people with great credentials and who are lousy human beings wear me out. I'm done with those people.
It's funny because we ran into that at the last expo.
Yeah. I mean, I've been around a lot of smart people, a lot of successful people, great credentials. You look at them on paper and you think they're right next to the Almighty. And then you get to know them and you find out that they are really subcontractors for Lucifer. Not Julie Dennis. She's with the angels. Julie, welcome back.
Thank you, Doctor.
Not the baseball team, the Angels.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Hang on.
Yeah, hang on there. So you made the switch. You're now a partial meat eater. What are you, vegan?
Oh, no, I'm a meat eater.
Oh, you're a total. Okay, so you're not even.
I feel better when I eat a little meat.
Do you really?
I still find it difficult to actually get enough.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think that is?
It might be a psychological thing, just something about eating muscle.
Really?
Turns me off, yes.
Okay.
But I feel better when I have a couple ounces here and there. I'm not talking about a big...
I know. I don't find you to be a person who would be off the chain, doing extreme things. I don't see that in you.
No.
So, this true vegan from Source Naturals, this is a pretty good line of supplements. Do you know how many SKUs are in that line off the top of your head? If you don't know, that's okay. It's not important.
I'd say they're about 20. I'd say they're about 20 and growing. And again, our founder, Source Naturals, the founder of Source Naturals and Planetary Herbals, who founded the company in 1982.
Does he take the products?
He's vegan. He is vegan, and so he produced a line of dietary supplements for him, and that's the Vegan True line, and for his community, his vegan community. So he's, talk about committed to the cause, to health and the health of his larger community. He's in his 70s and still at the office every day, more passionate about this than any of us.
Mm-hmm. Where do you think when people become vegan or vegetarian, where are the nutritional pitfalls and gaps and holes?
Yeah, well, it could be that it may be difficult to get enough protein, and if you're not aware of where your protein's coming from, being a vegetarian or vegan, you really have to be aware of your diet and making sure you get a comprehensive diet. You eat the rainbow, you eat a variety, you make sure you get a complete protein with beans and rice. So I think protein deficiency can be a factor if you're not aware of your diet. Iron, getting enough iron. If you're not getting enough vitamin D and you want to get it in supplementation, that can be difficult. In fact, I use our vitamin D, the Vegan True, even though I'm not vegan. I love this vitamin D.
How do they source that? Usually it's from sheep's wool and whatnot or whatever.
Yes. Normally, thank you, right. Normally vitamin D would come from sheep's wool, lanolin.
Lanolin.
This one comes from a mushroom, Agaricus bisperus mushroom.
I'll be darned.
So, mushrooms are high in vitamin D. They expose the mushroom in cultivation to light, to the light exposure. Like we're supposed to be getting vitamin D from the sun, but many of us are not getting enough of that sun exposure. So they expose the mushrooms to the sunlight, and it increases the vitamin D amount in the mushroom, and then eventually it becomes the Vegan True non-GMO vitamin D that I use practically every day.
How much do you take? How many, what quantity and how much?
The suggested dosage is 1 tablet. That's 1,000 milligrams, and I have had my vitamin D tested, my levels tested through the years. I like to know, not just guess. And right now, I go above the suggested usage, not that I'm suggesting that for anyone, but I take 3 or 4 a day, so I'm getting about 3,000
milligrams.
I use.
Yeah, I use. International units. That's a fat-soluble vitamin, vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E. These are fat-soluble vitamins. Best taken with fat, right?
I'm sorry?
Are they best fat? The fat-soluble vitamins are best taken with fat.
Yes, sir.
Fatty
Absolutely.
foods.
I do like to take this vitamin D with a meal, which my meals usually have some sort of healthy fat in it.
Julie Dennis with Source Naturals and Planetary Herbals is my guest. You mentioned in your notes to me, you mentioned glucosamine. Why is that?
Glucosamine, these amino acids, which glucosamine is an amino, often come from an animal source. So again, if you're vegan or vegetarian and finding a appropriate source in a dietary supplement can be tricky. So this under the Vegan True banner, the glucosamine, is actually coming from Aspergillus niger. It's a type of fungi, and it's a type of fungi like when you're fermenting green tea to make it into a black tea. It's that fungi, Aspergillus niger. And it comes from, it's a fungi, so it's a completely vegetarian, vegan source of glucosamine, which is critical for our tendons, ligaments, cartilage, skin, fingernails, you name it. Our bodies are made up in part of this glucosamine, and it's difficult to get in diet, and it's difficult to get a vegan source in supplementation. So the fact that this one, under Vegan True, comes from Aspergillus, comes from a fungi, covers all the bases.
Visit sourcenaturals.com for a life well lived. I'm here at your website. I'm looking. There's so many. I'm at the Source Naturals website. Of course, I go Planetary Herbals as well. Just so many wonderful products in that whole throughout the repertoire of Source Naturals and Planetary Herbals. Are you a big mushroom eater, or using mushroom dietary supplement based? Yes or no?
I love the mushrooms. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't overdo it, like you say, like you noted earlier. I don't overdo anything. I'm not evangelical when it comes to taking dietary supplements. If I hear something about the paleo, and I'm not going to jump in 200%.
Right. That's a good way to be. Moderation.
Women who are pregnant or planning to have a child have specific nutritional needs. Maintaining optimal nutritional intake is important for mother and baby. Body Vigor's Preferred Prenatal can help mother and baby receive the appropriate building blocks for growth, development, and healthy function. The Preferred Prenatal formula provides essential vitamins and minerals, along with added support ingredients such as folic acid and DHA. Preferred Prenatal also incorporates a bonus herbal blend to help the mom-to-be with the uncomfortable side effects of pregnancy, like nausea, vomiting, mood swings, and uterine health. Support a healthy pregnancy for you and your baby with Preferred Prenatal, exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. Shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. Here's the LTN health question of the day. Talking with Julie Dennis, natural science educator for Source Naturals and Planetary Herbals. She talking about, I got to watch how I say this because I don't want to give away the answer. She's the national science educator. She's also a natural science educator too. For, as I said, Source Naturals. They have developed a vegan line that is free of animal products. So it's an animal product-free formulation line. What is the name of that line? She's mentioned it several times. Is it A, Vegan True, B, Vegan Whole, or C, Vegan Balance? What's the name of that line of dietary supplements from Source Naturals that's a animal product-free formulation line of supplements? Is it A, Vegan True? Is that the name of the line? Vegan Whole or Vegan Balance? Here's the number to call.
You can reach us at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK.
Julie, welcome back. I got to take care of one piece of business here. Maybe you can help me out. We had a, Gary, please set me up for that.
Okay, so I had a message that came in over Facebook, Facebook Messenger, and it was scabies. How do you get them, and how do you get rid of them?
A mite causes this common, it's a skin condition, and a tiny mite causes it. It's called the human itch mite. It's an 8-legged bug. It's so small you can't see it on the skin, but it's there. And you get it when the mite will burrow into the top layer of the skin where it lives and feeds, right? And the skin reacts to the mite, and it causes this, and then you develop this itchy rash. It's dreadful. the mite can travel from the infected person to another person, so it can be transmitted. People get scabies from direct skin-to-skin contact. Less often, people will pick up the infested items, pick from infested items, bedding, clothing, furniture, right, and so on. They can survive for about 3 to 4 days without being on a human. They are worldwide. I mean, they're bad news all the way around. Do you know anything about scabies?
Only that they're horrible, and one of the conditions is that they thrive in filth, in uncleanly conditions. So that's one of the first things to do is to clean up and try to not find yourself in those environments.
And you'll find them. You'll find on the body, between the fingers, around the wrist, armpits, around the breasts, genitalia, male genitalia area, on the buttocks, knees. I mean, everywhere. In infants and young children, it'll be on the scalp, palm of the hands, soles of the feet. You need to see a doctor. You get these skin conditions such as dermatitis or eczema are associated with itching too. You don't want to get these things mixed up. So you should go and see a dermatologist. Clean clothes and linen. Starve the mites. Consider placing items that you can't wash in a sealed plastic bag. I don't know if there's any medication for that or not. I'm not sure. What kind of would they? There's a cream, right?
Yes. I think it's
permethrin.
Lindane.
Is it called permethrin cream?
That might be the pharmaceutical name, but I think it goes by Lindane.
Yeah, there is a Lindane lotion. There's there's another one, Urax. There's another one called Strometicol. So there are things that topicals you can put on the skin, but those all look like prescription drugs to me. Is the Lindane lotion, is that a prescription, if you know?
I believe it is. Yes, I believe it is prescription. And with something like that, I just say go to the doctor, like you said. I wouldn't treat it naturally, personally.
No. Please go see your physician. I went to Source Naturals, and do we have an answer? Okay, Sandy, what's the answer?
Vegan True.
Good. Don't hang up. In that Vegan True line, you got Vegan True, Vegan Force Multiple, Vegan True Non-GMO Essential, Vegan True phosphatidylserine, melatonin, the B12, glucosamine, Vegan True Neuromins, that's the omega-3s for the brain, spirulina, Vegan True, non-GMO vitamin C, Vegan True, vitamin C, iron support, non-fish omega-3s, Vegan True, vitamin D that Julie talked about. Let's see, there were a couple other ones. CoQ10, Vegan True, B12, and Vegetarian Complete, pea and rice protein powder, Vegan True. I think I covered them all, Julie.
I think you did.
So that's a good line, Vegan True. Are you a vegan, Sandy?
No, I'm not a vegan. I'm a semi-vegetarian. I don't eat any meat, just seafood.
Oh, you do eat seafood? Yeah, well, seafood's meat. You eat fish, yes? Yeah. How many times a week do you eat fish?
At least 2 times.
Uh-huh. Do you know if you're eating farm-raised fish or are you eating fish from the ocean or the sea here?
Pretty much farm-raised.
Farm-raised? I would invite you to do a little research on farm-raised fish. You might reconsider doing that.
Okay.
If you were my sister, a relative, a close friend, but you're a listener and I care about you, I would tell you not to do it. But
okay, thank you.
But look it up. I'm not a fan of farm-raised fish. I'm not.
Okay.
Thank you. Congratulations. You won a $25 supplement gift card. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. And Miss Dennis, we appreciate you too. The only problem with you is I never have enough time to talk to you. But we're going to catch you the next.
Dr. Garko.
What?
That's life. Thank you so much.
We appreciate you a lot. Gary and I got to make it out there to California. We got to come visit y'all. And
please do.
Yeah. Well, we got to come see your. Well, I want to come see your operation. I want to come meet the people. We'll see if we can see if we can make this happen somehow, some way. And give my best to everybody out there. We love the companies of Source Naturals and Planetary Herbals. Your health is your wealth, and your health is the wealth of those that care about and love you. Vegan True.
Sign.